'Tis the season to shine with H&M. Discover the holiday collection and find fashionable pieces for your wardrobe or for under the tree. Get inspired and dazzle with this year's glam. From tuxedo styles, bow detailed pieces, impressive prints, and more. From unforgettable looks to unforgettable gifts. With fashion finds to home decor, find it all at H&M. Treat your loved ones and yourself this season. Shop in-store or at hm.com.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. And in this episode, I'm more so asking a question because I'm kind of curious on figuring out if this shoe is worth the hype, worth buying. Because I'm thinking in my head, like, they released so many different colors. What's upsetting is that this shoe, it ain't even available to, like, you can't even, like, walk into a store and buy them. Like, you always gotta get, like, some raffle for them, or you have to go and get them through some reselling website. But you can never just walk into a store and be like, hey, can I get these in a size 10? Like, it's upsetting. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out if Kanye's shoes are worth it. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the hype behind his shoes? Like, why did his shoes... I'm thinking in my head, like, half of the people that probably wear his shoes don't even listen to his music. So, and I'm thinking in my head, like, there was one person where I'm like, I know they don't listen to his music. I know they don't. I know they had to just seen them shoes or something, seen there, like, oh, these are some nice looking shoes. Let me go ahead and buy these off of the freaking website of whatever the place is selling it from. But I know, it's just crazy. Like, there's a customer at my job, because I work for this well, I don't necessarily work for them, but it's like a partnership with this clothing company, but they sell Yeezys. And he was telling me how, like, they plan on holding some raffle, like, I should sign up for it. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do all of that. Like, I'm not that person where I gotta, like, do all these extra things. Like, no, I just want to be able to walk inside the store and just buy it. It's like, it's bad enough where I gotta, like, check on websites to see if the stores even have them. Like, I remember it was a day where you could just walk into a place and they just have it. Like, you didn't have to, like, I remember when I was a kid, and it was, maybe because it was video games, like, shoes is a little bit different, but I remember you just walk in there and just oh, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. But nowadays, it's like, you got whole raffles for video games. You got whole raffles for shoes. You got whole raffles for toilet paper. You got whole raffles for chicken strips. You got whole raffles for everything. Water. They having raffles for water. But no, it's like, there's these new Yeezys that came out. I didn't really necessarily care for these ones that came out, but I guess everybody's like, the hype behind it was because of the, like, name of the color of the shoe or something. I guess, like, Kanye said that it's an earth color, but it ain't, like, an earth color. It's not like when you, like, look at, like, so, you know how, like, when astronauts, they get, like, a picture of, like, planet Earth when they're on the moon or something? Yeah, it's like, it's not like a blue, white, green shoe or stuff. Like, it's a brown shoe. Like, he could just overall called the shoe brown, but no, he had to go above and beyond with it. Had to give it some old wild name. But yeah, I'm like, it's crazy. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, Yeezys, I don't know. Because I was hanging out with a friend of mine today, and there's this store. It's kind of like so if you watch sneaker shopping on YouTube, it's kind of like a store like that, like Stadium Goods or Flight Club, kind of like, it's something like that. But they be selling like Yeezys in there, but they be selling them for a resale price, not a retail price. If it was like, that's the only place I know where it has Yeezys on shelves, because people ain't trying to spend those $300 and something dollars for some shoes. Like, there's all like $370. Like, I did the math, and after tax, them shoes would be $370. I'm like, bro, that's a brand new PlayStation. That's a brand new Xbox. Like, no, there shouldn't be no shoes. Like, 200, that's my max. I think the only time I did go above and beyond was with these Adidas shoes. I'm like, Adidas, you guys need to start making more shoes. You guys need to just make a mass production of shoes to where it's the point anybody can buy the shoes. But it's so upsetting where it's like, and it was even with these shoes, like they were on shelves for a while because they didn't even really promote them. But like if they were to do that with some Yeezys, if they just released like a pair of Yeezys, there's like, it wasn't a whole lot of hype behind it. They're all like, oh yeah, just retail Yeezys, like you're gonna be able to buy these anywhere and stuff. Yeah, people wouldn't be messing with them and things. But it was these one shoes I had bought of Adidas where it was like, they said that the sole of the shoe was made from a 3D printer. And so they was like, oh yeah, like go ahead and get these. It's like a crazy, like, process of making them and stuff. And yeah, everybody was all over those shoes. And then I remember I seen that they were in store and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, what? Like, I ain't heard nothing about this. And then after a while, then that's when they was all like, then they started talking about it like stores and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's just stupid. Like, if they would have went and said, like, came out with a whole backstory and videos and all these stuff about those shoes, then yeah, people would have probably bought them. Or if they had said like, oh yeah, limited pairs, go ahead and get them now. Yeah, because it was even like that with these Jordans that had came out. And and it's funny because I have them, but I don't have like the special limited pair and stuff. I just got like the regular pair that they were selling in stores. But the ones that limited pair like got sold up all fast. Like people was reselling them on StockX and all that stuff for crazy amounts. And then the ones that I got, they wasn't even reselling for that much. Like I think, let me check real quick, because I think mine's was like reselling for like $190 something. And I spent like $200 on it. I should go on these websites when they be reselling like shoes, but that's the thing, I never know until it's like the last minute or until I already bought the shoe. Bro, I should have really bought. They got these Air Jordan 10s. I should have really bought them when they had them in store. That was it was like this camo colored 10. Dang, for a 10 my size, that would be $148. That's not bad. That is really not bad. I swear, when I have the time that I could just sit at home and just be like, StockX, I might have to buy some shoes from there. It's like, the thing is though, because it's for the ones that's like charging the shoe at a lower price. But it's the ones that be charging like a $200 and something shoe for $500. Like, let me just see real quick. Yeah, for these new shoes, these new Yeezys that came out, these new Kanye West shoes, for my size, $290. And the retail price for them is $220. See, it's people like that I want to give my business to. Because I'm like, no, I want to spend retail. I don't want to spend resale on these shoes. But anyways, back to what I was originally looking for. So for the ones that I bought, the Jordans, they would be $180, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. And then the Chicago ones, some reason they don't want to show. It's just really weird because they were showing them. I gotta look it up. Bro, they just had these shoes. Like, why is they... Oh, what kind of shoes is these? Oh, these are the ones I seen. I was like, I ain't really care too much for them shoes. I guess they don't want people to figure out how much them shoes cost. But anyways, they cost a little bit more than the ones that I bought. And I'm like, and the only reason why is because like Nike was all like, oh yeah, we're only making like one pair of them, so if you can't buy that one pair, and yeah, people just go hyper and crazy over that stuff like that. But that's what Adidas need to do with Yeezys. They just need to just put Yeezys. They need to make like a mass production of Yeezys, have it where like every store in the world has like 30,000 pairs. So then it's like, you could go in there and get any pair you want. But it's like, it's so annoying where it's like, you can't even do that. Like, you can't. That's why I'm all like, is it really worth it buying these shoes? Like, I need to know from people. Like, I'm about to just watch like a bunch of videos on YouTube tonight. So, like, seeing like how do people feel about Yeezys? Because I watched the one guy. Shout out to Mr. Fomer Simpson. But he did his video on Yeezys, and he was like, after a year of wearing them or something like that. And I think it was like the color that he got, like it was got all dingy. But I'm like, that's a white shoe for you, bro. Like, white shoes are gonna do that. That's why I'm like, I've only worn my white Air Forces once. Like, I already know if I would have wear these shoes like every day for like 3-4 years and things, yeah. Oh yeah, I could see right now them shoes would have been dirty. I had no choice but to clean them shoes up. But anyways, yeah, he was saying that he liked the shoe, like comfort and stuff. Because that's what I'm like, if I wanted to like hear about like a comfort in a shoe, I always go to that guy. That guy, he be making some good sneaker videos. Shout out to Mr. Fomer Simpson. It's him and Seth Fowler. Those are like my two favorite like shoe reviewers on YouTube. Like I can watch those guys' videos all day about stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, I was like, I was watching his video and I'm like, okay, he seemed like he likes the shoes. There's this one guy I was going to watch, but I'm like, nah, he was like crapping on these Jordans that just came out. And there's like not a legitimate reason why to crap on them and things. Like the way he was just talking about them. I'm like, I don't know. There's like some people out there where I'm like, you can't really trust what they say and things. So that's why I'm like, I got to watch like a bunch of videos tonight seeing like how the people overall feel about these shoes. I don't think I watched the Seth Fowler video about Yeezys. And he had like quite a few videos too. He had actually a lot of videos on Yeezys. And no, I think yeah, because I was like, I wanted to watch Fomer Simpson. He'll talk about the comfort of some shoes. Like I'm like, I go to him. I'm like, you need to watch that guy. You need to, because if it's like there's some shoes out there you don't know if it's comfortable or not. And that's one thing that I like about his shoe review videos when he talks about the comfort. He always compares like a comfortable shoe to Boost. Or to the Adidas Ultra Boost. And Adidas Ultra Boost is like one of the most like, it probably is like right now one of the most like comfortable shoes out there. It's probably like in the top 5 of comfortable shoes. Like it can be like an everyday, like whatever you want to use it for type shoe and stuff. So that's, I'm like, yeah, the Ultra Boost. I'm like, all right, man. I'm looking at the shoes right now. I picked up a pair a while ago. And yeah, I'm like, Ultra Boost. I love these shoes. These shoes is nice. I should wear these on Monday. Oh, but it might rain. I'm trying to wait for a rainy day. When is it going to rain again? Because I have these one shoes, and I've been meaning to test them out in the rain. I should test them out tomorrow. Because they said it is supposed to rain tomorrow. Tuesday is supposed to rain. Dope. Supposed to be cloudy on Monday. I think I'm like, maybe I should wear the shoes then. I don't know what I plan on doing and stuff, but anyways, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the hype behind Kanye's shoes. Like, what's so special about them? Because I know they come in a different box, okay? I know that they're comfortable and stuff, but I'm like, I need to watch more videos. Because I'm like, I don't understand the hype behind these shoes to where why people can't. And I think it's Kanye. It's the way he be overall treating these shoes. It'd be making him seem like that these shoes is gonna like go out of business like the next day or something. That's how he'll be selling his shoes. Like, oh, it's like the shoes, like hurry up and buy them now because it's gonna be the one and only time where you can. And I'm like, bro, like, just come out with a bunch of pair. I don't care if it's like a basic, like, if the shoe, even if he came out, even if it came down to where it was like an all black shoe, and I don't even like all black shoes, I probably would buy it just to see, like, what is the hype behind it. Because I'm like, bro, there should never be that much hype behind a shoe. It shouldn't be. Like, maybe a Jordan, because, like, yeah, he did, like, play in these shoes when he was, like, playing basketball and stuff. I'm like, okay, then that would make sense. But I'm like, Kanye, like, that's why I'm like, this man, like, 10 years ago was making music, touring the world and stuff, you know, and then it's like 10 years later, he's all of a sudden, like, this billionaire with Yeezys. And I'm like, what? I'm so lost and confused. I'm like, I can't wait. I almost did it today too. When I was at that shoe store, I was really thinking about it. They had the ones that I wanted, and I'm all like, it was these glow in the dark ones. And I'm like, should I really? I wanted to buy those shoes so bad. I really should have. I'm like, cause it comes down to a point where you're all like, dang, like, I really want to get these shoes and I really want to understand like the hype behind it. But I know if I get them, it's just going to be a crazy, outrageous amount and stuff. Like, yeah, it's wild right now with freaking shoes. But anyways, yeah, is the hype behind Kanye's shoes, is it really worth it? Because if not, then I'm like, bro, Kanye, you need to stop making it seem like that these shoes, like, they're the most special shoes in the world. Like, I understand, like, this is your company, this is your business and stuff, but I'm like, bro, that don't even make any sense. I don't even understand why a shoe deserves that much hype behind it. And I'm like, bro, the day I get these shoes, and I'm not like impressed, I'm not happy, I'm like not overall like excited and losing my mind, because I know the day I get them I am going to be excited. But if these are like some like regular shoes, I'm gonna have some words for Kanye. Most likely not face to face, because I can understand right now there gonna be cameras in the area. People gonna like, oh, this TMossBoss guy, we gotta send him death threats and things. But no, I'm saying like I need to know for a fact, like I need to try these shoes on and know for a fact, are these shoes comfortable? Like, are these the best shoes in the game right now? That's all I need to know. But if they're not, I buy these shoes. I end up either spending retail or resale on them, most likely resale. But if I end up doing that, and these shoes ain't even all that, I'm gonna be mad. I will be mad, and I'll be like, you know what? These will be the first and last pairs of Kanye or Yeezys I will ever buy. But if they're comfortable and it's worth it, then I'm like, bro, you need to have it where there's a mass production made of these shoes, because that's what I'm like. When I be hearing, and then you know what? No, then this part it's for the resellers. Stop using bots to buy these shoes. Okay, like at this point now, the reselling game, that stuff needs to just die. To whoever be reselling shoes, I'm like, you need to go and find an actual legitimate job. But you out here doing shoe deals like you, like they couldn't be a drug dealer, so they became a shoe dealer. I'm like, man, I seriously, you need to sell some Yeezys on the low, cause I'm like, that's what I'm asking for. I check all the time, like trying to see like, you know, whether like there's some cheap pair of Yeezys on StockX, and there's never a cheap pair of Yeezys. I check right now, still gonna be spending over retail for them shoes and stuff. So where's StockX? There we go. Bro, they better not be charging a crazy amount for these shoes. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, bro, you could go up to freaking Nike store. You could go up to any store and get some black Air Forces. There's like, nah, there's Supreme. I'm like, bro, I'm getting really tired of these companies making these shoes, and it's like nothing special about them and stuff. Like, it's still overall the same shoe, but they just add some hype behind it. Freaking Supreme came out with these. Bro, Supreme. Let me just see real quick. Force. Because they came out with some shoes. Okay, they hadn't released them yet. Because, yeah, they came out with some, like, Supreme Air Force Ones. And it was seriously the basic. Like, if you look up, like, Nike Air Force One shoe, black or white, it's just like that one color. It's just like that one color. But the company Supreme put a small little stamp of their brand on this shoe. And they're charging, like, I think more than the reg. I'm like, people are crazy, man. People are seriously crazy buying. You can go out and get you a pair of black Air Forces or a pair of white Air Forces for $90. If you pay anything more just because it has Supreme on the side and you can barely even see, and all it'll just take is one little scrape on the side of that foot and that tag comes off, yeah, that would just be dumb. That would just be dumb. It's like, I would never. Bro, I'm just trying to figure out the prices for Yeezys, bro. Okay, below retail. Huh. $5 below retail? Dang, them shoes is $300? Oh, wow, you can go and get these one Yeezys for like $59. But I don't think you can buy I think these are like the only like Yeezys that you can buy in store. But it's like Yeezys that nobody don't even really care about. It ain't the Yeezys that we all be seeing. How much for my size? $80? But it's a black shoe. I'm like, nah, bro. I need to get me some shoe with some color to it. They even had these shoes, too. They had these, like, one, like, boot-like Yeezys. But they got, like, that suede material. And I don't be really messing with shoes with that suede material. Because that messed the shoe up. I'm trying to look for some, like... Because they got the one where they got a cleat. A Yeezy cleat. Wow. None of the Yeezys that I want to pick up. They got this Calabasas ones and then some of these other ones. But how much would these be in my size? It's a 237 in my, or 269. So yeah, it's for a size 9. I'm looking for a size 10. But anyways, yeah. Yeezys, man, I really don't want to spend resale on them, but it seems like I'm gonna have no choice unless Kanye somehow hears this podcast and then he sends me out a pair of Yeezys. And I'm like, okay, then thank you, Kanye. Like, if he were to do something like that, I'm like, well, I'm streaming your music probably for a good couple of months. Just, I don't know any other way to support you. When the time comes and I make me a pair of shoes, then you best believe you're going to get you a free pair too. But until then, I'm like, yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to spend a resale on some Yeezys and stuff. I don't want to do it, but I have no other choice. So anyways, when that day comes, like, it's going to probably be a video and all that stuff. Me purchasing my first pair of Yeezys. And yeah, I'm overall probably be a little sad that day, but it's happened to me before. I did it with the Concord 11s. I did it with these other Adidas shoes. Yeah, it's gonna be a day where I'm gonna be a little sad. So, anyways, yeah. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys. This has been another episode of the TMossBoss Show. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And in that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.